Stanley, Scuba, Sailing, and Adventures. Scuba diving, Ecuador, the Galapagos Islands, Darwin Pillars. The dive site at the Darwin Pillars could only be accessed via the skiff, a smaller boat that just carried divers. The ride felt particularly long when the seas were really rough. The little boat couldn't go very fast as it had to time going up and down the waves. They would try to drop us as close as they could, and then we'd have to make a negative entry, meaning go straight down, to avoid the boat bumping into us. Here's a school of surgeonfish. This is why the scalloped hammerheads come here in such large groups. The surgeonfish clean the scalloped hammerheads. It's quite beautiful to watch. You can see the divers being thrown around here as the surge is particularly rough. This environment makes shooting video very difficult, as you can imagine. I'm trying to hold on to the rock with one hand and hold on and control the camera with the other. However, it's quite a show again. Looking up, I see a turtle and a Galapagos shark. The Galapagos sharks are fairly large. The show is non-stop in any direction you look. Up, down, behind you. There seem to be sharks, turtles, and fish everywhere. This hammerhead has a brief explosion of energy. It doesn't seem uncommon for the sharks to begin swimming erratically. They'll be swimming along and then all of a sudden have a burst of energy and take off. Here's another Galapagos shark. This is my second dive here at Darwin, and the environment is still overwhelming. I feel a certain sense of excitement, exhilaration, maybe even a little nervousness. The water's chilly but not cold. I have enough insulation and I'm quite comfortable. The longer we're here, it seems like the sharks are getting closer, coming in just a little closer each time to take a look and see what's going on below. The sharks are large and magnificent to watch. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, all of the diving is done from the skiff, and they try and get close to the pillars to drop us off. We have to make a negative entry and go straight down so that we're not run over by the skiff as it tries to leave and avoid the rocks. When it's time to get out of the water, we actually have to swim out into the open water, away from the rocks, to get picked up. It takes a lot longer to get the divers back into the boat than it does to get the divers out of the boat. When entering the water, we all simply do a back roll at the same time. When we're getting out, it's single file, one diver up the little ladder at a time. Here, as we're swimming out into the blue, deep water to get picked up, I'm mingling with a school of fish. You might even think of this as a bait ball. Maybe that's not a good idea with so many sharks about. This certainly isn't a dive site where I'd want to be left behind. I look down and I can see a hammerhead below. The dive's over and it's time to get back into the skiff and ride back to the big boat. Another incredible experience here at Darwin in the Galapagos Islands. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.